Alfred Nobel is the creator of the Nobel Peace Prize.
But his nickname was the Merchant of Death?
His creation inspired tons of people to do so many great things.
However, his other creation was much worse. We're talking about... Picture this. The year is 1833. It's October 21st, and Alfred Nobel is about to be born.
Oh no, I'm a Swedish and I'm having the baby.
Alfred eventually held 355 patents and changed the entire world. But we're going to get to that later. For now, we want to introduce you to his father.
Emmanuel Nobel was an inventor and engineer. His first major invention was the rotary lathe, lathe, that was used to create plywood.
After failing multiple business ventures, he moved to St. Petersburg, Russia in 1837. But that's when his inventions became a little more deadly.
He improved upon the underwater mine, which impressed the Russian Tsar. This success led him to develop a war supplies factory.
The rest of his family joined him in St. Petersburg in 1842, and because of the increased income, they were able to afford a private tutor for Alfred, which made him become a skilled chemist at just 16 years old.
His studies allowed him to become fluent in English, German, French, Russian, and even Swedish.
Wait, isn't he from Sweden?
Anyways,
Since Alfred knew French, he was like, F it, oui, and he moved to Paris in 1850 in order to study chemistry.
while riding his moped and eating a baguette, he ran into the Italian chemist, Asciano Sombrero.
Sombrero was distracted since of course he was eating spaghetti bolognese and playing football.
Upon impact, Sombrero's spaghetti exploded, and Alfred exclaimed,
Oh man, your spaghetti exploded. Wee.
Sombrero responded, "Speaking of explosion, have you heard of this highly explosive compound known as nitroglycerin? Shit's crazy. I don't want anything to do with it."
See, the issue is nitroglycerin is super volatile and will explode with any heat or pressure.
And Alfred, being the tech bro that he was like, "Nah, I want that shit. I'll make a fortune even if it means my family has to die for it." With this new insight, Alfred moved back to Russia in 1852 to work for his father's weapons factory.
Things were going great until the end of the creamiest Crimean War.
Can we just gonna put it on the screen?
Just put it on
this
the
one.
screen, one of these.
Crimean.
Yeah.
Pull it up, Jamie.
A new Russian Tsar, Alexander II, ordered a severe cut in the military's budget, and unfortunately, when there's not a war going on, it's really tough to make it in the war business.
They struggled to make things that don't kill people, and ended up going bankrupt in 1859.
Sad boy Alfred started experimenting, but not in college like most people do. Instead, he was experimenting with explosives.
Wow. In 1863, he invented the detonator, which was a wooden butt plug. Wooden plug that was used to do some stuff that I still don't understand, even after researching it.
It was all tight until September 3rd of 1864, when a shed full of nitroglycerin exploded, which killed 5 people, one of which was his brother.
That was great. Yeah, that was good. Instead of realizing, oh shit, that stuff is as deadly as a fuck and is responsible for killing my brother, he instead was like, this slaps. And a year later, he invented the blasting cap. I don't know why he would keep making explosives after his brother died.
Now this guy loved explosives. We'd argue that he even got off on them.
I started blasting. Bang!
So he decided to go full send and created the company Nitroglycerin AB.
Wait, what's AB stand for? Okay. Well, finally, in 1867, he created the one and only large, in charge, sexy, thick explosive that we all love. And I'm talking about...
But he wasn't done yet. He wanted more power.
He created Gelignite, which looks like jelly, doesn't need a detonator, and is powerful enough to blow the off of a fucking 180-ton blue whale.
Oh, you thought he'd be done after that? No. He kept that ball rolling by eventually making ballistite, which is a smokeless gunpowder
made from 2 high explosives, nitrocellulose and nitroglycerin.
that gets more louder, for more power, the clam chowder, I tower, I shower.
Things were going great for your boy Alfred. Then all of a sudden, 1888, his brother Ludwig died.
Allegedly, people thought it was Alfred that was the one that died.
So the newspapers accidentally released his obituary early, stating,
Le marchand de la mort est mort.
which means think outside the bun.
I don't get it still, but I'm gonna go. Which actually means the merchant of death is dead.
What? No. That doesn't.
Yeah, it's French or something.
Oh, I gotta change the script. Hold up. The haters, like someone over here,
Read your f***ing line.
went on to say that he became rich by finding ways to kill people faster. Like his brother.
Oof, he took that news harder than... Never mind. It really upset him.
He took that pain like a freshman does when he has a crush on this beautiful girl, but there's this jock named Zach who gets in the way and tries to hold him back from dating her.
What are you doing
Instead,
here?
he's beaten with a wet towel and he just wants to just marry her, but he can't.
You're locked in here with me.
Anyways, it made him go all Tony Stark and do some philanthropy type shit to try to fix everything.
I have successfully privatized world peace.
This made him realize that he had to fix his past. So in 1895, he wrote in 5 Nobel Prizes into his will.
He decided to donate over 31 million Swedish boners,
Kroners.
which would equal just over 341 million US dollars today.
These awards were for who could eat the most hot dogs, best ugly sweater, who could rock out with their
All
car.
right, dude, that's enough. They're actually awarded in the fields of physics, chemistry, physiology or medicine, literature, and the one people actually give a shit about, peace.
The winners receive a 24-karat gold coin, a diploma, and some money.
But we're not here to focus on the winners.
But if you do want to know about the corrupt winners of the Nobel Peace Prize, let us know in the comments.
Eventually, Alfred's karma finally caught up to him. He was accused of high treason by France for selling ballastite to Italy.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Because of this, he moved to Italy, and in 1896, he suffered a stroke that left him partially paralyzed, and he was only able to speak in his native tongue, Swedish.
Most importantly, by the time he died, he owned over 90 weapons and munitions factories.
Today,
Alfred Nobel.
has changed the face of the weapons industry by ensuring freedom and protecting
Russia mostly.
and her interests around the globe.
Wow, now that is truly beautiful, and not hypocritical at all.
t.n.t.
Remember, guys, it doesn't matter if you do a lot of bad things as long as you do one good thing to make up for it.
I'll be throwing one of these in with every purchase of 500 million or more.
Now we'll be headed out to go rob and assault some people.
Don't worry, we'll make sure to give a homeless guy $1 to make sure everything's okay after.
While we're out in town committing heinous crimes, make sure to like and leave a comment for us.
And subscribe. All right, Zach, let's get going. Bye.
Bye. My these headphones keep falling out now.
Is it good enough? You got it?
I think so.